You cowardly, nasty bitch. This is what Tammy always does. And I just have to say something because right is right and wrong is wrong. And a lot of you people don't seem to know Tammy's history and her MO and what she does. So she's going after Bomb today. Now, everyone knows I am not a supporter of Bomb. I'm regularly in Flava's chats. I have never supported Bomb. Ever. I've been very vocal about that. But like I said, right is right and wrong is wrong. So Tammy has been live for 2 hours on her Saturday when most of us are like baking and cleaning our homes and getting groceries and running errands. She's on YouTube, of course. In her car, in her son's car with the filthy headliner. That's so fucking filthy. I don't know if people walk upside down in the car on the headliner. But anyway, she's talking mad shit about Bomb. And it's ironic. It is so ironic. But people would wonder, well, why is she talking about Bomb? And then they might go to Bomb's channel and look and they'll see that Bomb left kind of a nasty community post about Tracy or about Tammy a couple of days ago. And they might have wondered, well, where the hell did that come from? They might have wondered that. Well, here is a screenshot of Tammy's post from 3 days ago. This is what she put on her community page. But of course, like the cowardly cunt that she is, she took it down. Just like she'll probably take down the video she did today, all big and Billy Badass, talking shit about Bomb. She'll probably take that down too, because that's what she does. So here she is making fun of Bomb, calling her grifting for laundry quarters, making fun of Bomb, who I'm sure everybody knows she was evicted. The landlord put all of her belongings out on the lawn and people stole her clothes, and I don't know. And then, was it the next day or I don't know. She did a live stream and she had admitted she left her laundry in the machines at the laundromat. She'd fallen asleep. And so here is this rat bag from Mississippi making fun of her, which is ironic because Tammy doesn't even own a washer and dryer. She's never owned a washer and dryer. When her third husband, Willie, lived with her, she did not do the laundry. He had to take his dirty drawers to his elderly mama's house and she would wash his clothes. And Tammy still goes to a laundromat. She's 56 years old, doesn't have a washer and dryer. It doesn't matter if you rent or not. I rented many, many years ago too. I would expect the landlord, I wouldn't rent a place, let's put it that way. I wouldn't rent a place that didn't have a washer and dryer. Going to the laundromat is fine maybe when you're in college, when you're an adult. You pretty much would like to do your laundry in your own home, right? But Tammy goes to what does she call it? The washateria? She still goes to the washateria. Fuck. I mean, the fact that she would rent a place that doesn't have a washer and dryer is crazy. And she's never had one. And she could have. I think she said at her last dump of a trailer, she had a washer and dryer, but she gave them away to a needy person, and then she goes to a laundromat. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so she's making fun of Bomb today. But she took this screenshot down conveniently because she's a cowardly cunt, like I said, which precipitated Bomb responding on her community page. And now Tammy is going after Bomb, dragging the fuck out of her. And people are like, well, where did this come from? Where did this come from? Well, here's where it started. Because Tammy is trying so hard to just gain favor with all the cool girls. People allow her in their chats. She has nothing intelligent to contribute. But people just, I think because they feel sorry for Tammy. And they don't really know her history of the horrible things she's done and said to people. So they just let her in just to pacify her, you know. As long as she doesn't start shitting their channel, they don't care. But she feels like she has evolved now. She's a cool girl. Everybody accepts her. It's just great. So she's going after Bomb, which is ironic because Tammy used to stick up for Bomb for years. She used to dog people that would make fun of Bomb and say it's none of anybody's business. If Bomb gets money from people or Bomb has a PayPal, everybody has a PayPal. She completely took up. So the bottom line is she took up for Bomb religiously, slamming anybody, including Amber, including Flava, including Shannon, including Jenny Jen, including Paige, including all the key players. And ever saying anything about Bomb, they should mind their business, stop streaming her, what losers they are. Her money is, where she gets her money is nobody's business, and how dare they call her a drug addict, blah, blah, blah. But now, now, she poked the bear, got a little response on a community page. Like, she didn't get a dragging. Bomb just wrote a comment. Like, you obviously wanted a response, right? So you got that, and now you're all butthurt. So she's now flipped the script. She is making fun of Bomb. She's claiming that she must have a deviated nasal septum from snorting drugs, how she should do weed because it would be cheaper. She's making fun of her face. She's making fun of the makeup she wears. She's making fun of her for using filters on her pictures. She's making fun of her, everything physically about her, making fun of the clothes she was wearing the day the police came and the body cam video. She's saying that Bomb shouldn't have dogs because she's too fat and out of shape to walk her dog, unlike Tammy, who is like a fucking Olympic athlete. She is making fun of her for renting a car. She's making fun of her for driving a taxi. She's making fun of her for having all her clothes on the lawn. She's making fun of her for never being married, making fun of her. This is her favorite. She loves to do this to women. She's making fun of her for never having had a child. That's the one she loves to use to people. She thinks that's going to really go hurt down deep for the women that she's claiming or throwing that at. She's just nasty. She's going off about Bomb. How she's a loser and she has nothing to show for herself, and she doesn't have a car, and Tammy's bragging that she has 2 cars that she's paid for. Okay, she's got one that's a piece of shit that she can't even sell to a junkyard. The other one is her son's car that she's bagged the fuck out of, and it looks like a trash can. Okay, she's got that. So there you go, and it's like a 2009, her old one, the hoopty. And her son's car is an old car too. It's filthy inside. It's like a large petri dish, right? But she's doing all this to be cool. She's talking all this shit about Bomb. She's bragging that she's got her psych degree. And okay, everybody knows Tammy has no psych degree. Her own sister told everybody privately that's a lie. Tammy has no psych degree. She has a useless music degree, which she never did anything with. And, she's been on disability for the last 20 years. So no, she has no psych degree, blah, 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 blah. So it's very ironic that you're projecting the way you are, Tammy, because everything you're calling out Bomb for is pretty much you. You've been a grifter. Have you? Well, yeah, you've been a grifter. Didn't you get $3,000 from the porch? From them taking up donations for you to move when you pretended you had ALS and you needed to move into a different trailer? And then you took the money, gladly took that $3,000, but you didn't move. And when people said, well, what the fuck did you take the money for if you didn't need to move? And she said, well, my doctor wouldn't told me I couldn't move. I'm like, really? Because doctors dictate where a person can fucking live, right? Okay. So anyway, Tammy, you've said so many horrible things about Bomb. And like I said, I'm not defending Bomb, but I just find it very ironic that you're being such a snatch. And you think you're so cool and you're so funny and you're accusing her of not feeding her dogs and not taking care of her dogs when, excuse me, the cats that used to be in your house had big abscesses, big raw abscesses for months on their head. They weren't spayed, they weren't neutered. You would brag about how they'd bring rats into your fucking trailer. Your dog, horrible allergies, red raw skin, hot spots, hadn't been spayed for the longest time, was out eating garbage in the trailer park, rolling around in shit, never had a bath, probably still doesn't get the claws clipped. Don't ever talk about anybody else's dog. Just don't. Just don't. And you know what? It's really ironic. I know this is going to sound rude, but I just have to say it. Today you made fun of women you made fun of Bomb for smoking, and then you went on about, I smoked for 17 years and then I quit. Well, okay, so what? Why are you still dogging women that smoked? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you think if somebody had told you to quit smoking during those 17 years, you would have listened? You would have told them to go fuck themselves. That's none of your business. Who cares if somebody smokes? You're not living their life. Mind your fucking business. That's so insane. That's really so insane. But you're going on about women that took the shot to lose weight and how Bomb should probably take the shot to lose weight. Making fun of her for never being married, making fun of her for not having children, making fun of her for using filters on her photos, which really actually is quite hilarious. But anyway, because they're like way filtered the fuck out. But the thing that's funny, Tammy, is that you used to say those same things to your best buddy now, Unitonica. You used to repetitively make fun of her for having no children, for never having been married, for using the weight loss shot, for living with her parents, for using a vape, all those things. But now you're besties. You guys are sharing like health struggles and loving each other and praying for one another. It's just so special and heartwarming. So really, these things don't really offend you. It just depends who the person is and what kind of favor you can gain from who you consider the cool girls. You fucking hypocrite. Oh, and by the way, I know you're stalking my YouTube channel. And you've made little comments here and there about how, well, it's good to see that some people are working out and they've quit smoking and it's all thanks to me. I take the credit. Fuck you, bitch. I quit smoking a year ago for me. It had nothing to do with you, you narcissistic cunt. Nothing to do with you. And I've always walked on the treadmill. And I've been going to a gym for the last 4 years. I just didn't make it public. I put my walks on my channel now just because it's kind of boring to just walk. It's kind of fun to live stream while I'm walking and show my friends the scenery and the things I see when I walk. I didn't lose 70 pounds because of you, Tammy. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're such an arrogant bitch. To think that people improve their lives because of you? Oh, and I hate to tell you that the word redact, you're always laughing when people use the word redact. You claim it's like only a word that lawyers use. It's a lawyer word. What the fuck are you talking about? You are so stupid. You are so stupid. Oh my God. Anyway, I hope Bomb drags the living fuck out of you, though you're not worth 1 minute of it. Does everybody know when you used to make fun of Flava? There's video clips around. I have a Rumble channel. I can't find it now, but I have a Rumble channel where I uploaded you making fun of Flava for being black and dumb. And all the racist things that you would say about Flava. And all the nasty things you would say about Amber, calling her a whore because she was a hooker, and you would make fun of her hair, and you would make fun of her face, and you would make fun of her weight, and you would, oh, you were nasty. You were such a flip-flopping fuck. Do they know that do they know that you've done these things? Do they know? Now you're all cool because they let you sit in a chat. So you're going to try to gain favor by bashing Bombshell, but then taking down your community post because you're a cowardly bitch. You're a cowardly bitch. You just never change. You just absolutely never change. And your piss poor health is your karma. It's from living in a filthy, dirty trailer. That's why you got MRSA sepsis. It's from living in a fucking toilet bowl. Not ever washing your hands. Giving yourself insulin injections with dirty fingers with shit underneath your fingernails. Ugh, disgusting. Rats in your trailer. Ugh, disgusting. Nobody cares about your hospitalizations and your MRSA and your antibiotics and your PICC line. Nobody gives a fuck, Tammy. Nobody cares. Everybody has their own struggle in life. And they don't put it out there on YouTube like you do because you're so needy for attention. Oh, and by the way, you're so sad. You're so sad that Ernie Shell don't like you. Yeah. How did he get your phone number, Tammy? Did he find it on the bathroom wall at the Dollar Tree? Did he find it on the wall at the truck stop? Did he find it on the wall in the jail cell? Where did he get your number that he was phoning you and then leaving comments on your page saying, hey, text me? One minute you're in love with him, you're trying to get his attention, you're being positive, and the next minute you're talking about how he's infected with HIV and he's just a scumbag. And then you love him again the next day and blah, blah, blah. And he asks you to join the rotation. So fuck the rotation. Oh my God. These people on social media are just fucking nuttier than squirrel turds. I swear to God. And you didn't join the rotation and blah, blah, blah. And then you're all jealous because some lady named Caroline he went to see her, and then you were dogging her out, and what a whore and a desperate piece of shit she was to sleep with somebody with HIV, and you just wish that it could have been you, don't you, Tam? Because Willie ain't there, hasn't been there for a year now. He doesn't live in your new trailer, your new old trailer. No. You know what's funny, folks, is that there's a clip somewhere where Tammy was proudly bragging, this is maybe 2 years ago, that she had AIDS. And you know why she said that? Because she has some autoimmune conditions like Sjogren's and I don't know what the fuck else. But she thought that AIDS stood for autoimmune disease syndrome. Autoimmune deficiency syndrome. So she said, well, I have AIDS. And she was quite proud. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why she wanted Ernie. I don't know. It's a big secret. We'll never know. We'll never fucking know.